We're a large metro school district, approximately 70 miles from end to end, so from Birmingham Falls to Palmetto Elementary.
In Fulton County Schools, safety is one of our biggest priorities. And in the high-tech world that we live in, it's important that we have technology-based tools that are useful, they're integrated, they're timely, and they are accessible to our staff and our students and our families so that we can protect students.
As we have started to push out the Linewize suite of products, we have had happier and happier community meetings, happier parents that are coming to us and saying, okay, I feel safe.
The key piece that made us go with Linewize for filtering was really the integrated solution. We were looking for something that could help us manage the classroom, but could also provide the safety and security aspects. And we didn't have flexibility. There were some things we just couldn't do. We couldn't block things. You know, when I would work with our filtering team, they would say, well, you can't change that many rules. You can't do that many things. You can't break it down to that level. I can't get to a classroom. Like, those kind of things just weren't as easy to do. And so from that perspective, we have flexibility. From a transparency side, we can tell parents a lot more of what's going on with their student and see that now in ways that we couldn't do before. It's one of those needs that the district had, and it's one of those problems that's been around with filtering forever, where those thumbnail images can get past a filtering product but still cause a problem for a school. And so it's helping with that problem, right? We don't hear as many phone calls about Billy saw an image, you know, he saw something in a thumbnail, where before we really didn't have a great answer for that.
We had our community meetings, our board member meetings, that are like, how are our kids still seeing this? And it might be National Geographic, or it might be, you know, something that would under normal circumstances be an appropriate site, an appropriate content, but there's some sort of image or some sort of video that under certain contexts might be appropriate. Maybe it's appropriate for 9th grade, but not for 3rd grade. What Content Aware does for us is it allows us to blur this content so the kids don't even see it. And when we went back to the moms and showed them this, they were so happy. They felt like they were finally being listened to, and that we were actually responding to the requests that they were making of the district to keep their kids safe when they're in our care. The challenge with filtering alone is you're setting these filters, but kids are crafty and clever, and they work to get around filters constantly. What Monitor does is it isn't a client actually on the student's machine, and so it doesn't matter what they're using to get around filtering. If it comes to self-harm, harm to others, or inappropriate content and that type of thing, Monitor is stepping in actively and sending us alerts. Linewize student alert right now, actually.
Do you want to speak about it?
Let me see.
Not personal details, of course.
Yeah, let me see what it is. And looking at it live, yeah, it is a student self-harm situation, and I'm already seeing that our social workers are taking care of the situation. So that took, I don't know, 20 seconds from the time that the student typed that in until now we have social workers at the school engaging with that student right now.
The peace of mind that it brings is that it's awake when we're asleep. So we have a cadre of great professionals, social workers, psychologists, counselors, and other personnel who look out for students during the day. But when we go home at some point in the day and we go to sleep, Linewize is still awake.
We received an email from a parent who was so thankful that we intervened. Her daughter was suicidal, and we got an alert from Linewize. Our social worker was able to call the parent. We were able to intervene, in the mom's words, just in time to provide some support to the family as well as the student.
Our teacher of the year for Fulton, actually was the teacher of the year for the state of Georgia, pulled me alongside one day because she's one of our Vanguard teachers, and she said, you need to listen to me. I'm very good at classroom management, and my classroom management skills cannot handle what I'm dealing with right now. And so She needed to be able to control that digital environment in a way that we were not providing her that type of access. And so it was a real kind of realization for me hearing that from a teacher, because my concern was I didn't want to give something that would take the focus away from instruction. And what she was saying was, I can focus more on instruction if you give me this tool.
As opposed to us trying to play whack-a-mole with the overall general filter, we're able to do the things that we need to do to keep the students safe, but they're able to do the filtering that actually helps with classroom management. What we have now is teachers that feel trusted, and they feel like they have agency and the ability to actually control their classroom and have the autonomy to teach the way that they feel they need to teach.
The custodial app has given me visibility into what's happening on the student devices. I can see what my children are searching. So I go on the custodial app and I say, okay, I see searches for, these particular subjects, or I can see, what they opened up in the school, so I can follow up with them, and it's a conversation starter for me and them about their day.
We had some questions about whether parents were really going to support this tool, but once they saw that they had a role in the actual monitoring of their students and helping us ensure all of our students are safe, it was a real win for them, a win for us, and a win for the entire Fulton community.
With a school district, we have lots of vendors, but it's important to have partners. And so people that will come alongside the district and help us to achieve our mission and our goals.
The support is immediate, like seconds, and you're getting somebody who's like frontline.
Linewize has really just kind of filled a gap for us that is now a part of our culture. We depend on it now as something that is just how we do business here in our district.